So I'm now on the last trade of my own personal challenge, $2,222 into 50,000 in 1 week. Right now, my balance is $40,483.98. I'm on the last trade with 4 orders of 0.20. My overall aim is to shoot above the 45,100 area. Possibly even try to aim for 45,250. Obviously, I'm on US 30 and go from there. Market just activated, so let's see how it goes. I am in profit. Let's try to expand this chart a little bit. Bring it to M5 time frame. This right here is the last trade. Drawdown right now. Stop loss is somewhere right here. Negative 700 right now. See how this plays out. You can just watch that. A little bit of sideways movements all around here, but not going under the support, which is a good sign. I think the risk on this particular trade is about $3,000, like 3,000. Reward, I'm aiming for around 12,000 to put this balance above the 50K mark. That's the only thing about recording like live content is that it takes fucking forever, because a lot of times like I can't even tell like how long I'm going to be in certain trades. At times it could be 20, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, a day. It all depends, really. Right here at the stop loss area. The red line is the stop loss area. All right, drawdown is 1,900. Close up, stop me out. Fuck. It's 36. Okay, so I came very, very close to completing the challenge, like on that previous trade. Lost that trade, $4,000. Now, got back in, same bias, same everything else, and I want to see if this last trade can actually hit to complete this challenge. This challenge is me building $2,222 to $50,000 in 1 week. Right now, balance was at 40,400 and something, whatever. Now it's at $36,951. On this trade now, I need this trade to actually go up to around 45,200 to actually, give me enough money to actually complete the challenge, or even damn near close. But let's see how it actually plays out now. This right here is what I'm looking at. All right, entries are right around here. My stop loss is going to be somewhere around 45014 area. Entries are around 4535 area. So enough room. So let me just, stop loss are going to be somewhere around this range. And then from that point, watching this fluctuation, especially like when it comes to on lower time frames, you can actually see this a bit cleaner as well. This is what I'm looking at on lower time frames. So things definitely do look good still. You have a little bit of bearish momentum right here as well, but that should be fine. Knowing that higher time frame pretty much is showing majority of where that direction could actually go. So right around here, I'm pretty much expecting this area to bounce back up, break the previous high, which is at 45094. That is the all-time high of this entire area. I'm looking for that area to actually break, have like a nice spike, and land somewhere around the 45,200 area. At that point, it should put each of my entries somewhere within 200 area. It should put each entry around 3,300 and something dollars. That's 36912. That's over $12,000 profit for this entire trade. I need $14,000. So like, let's see if we could actually make that happen. Even if it's a possible scaling as well. Right now, that right there is the profit. Right there is the balance at this point. And keep in mind, right? No fugazi. You'll be able to actually look at all of the past history of this entire build. I want to be showing all this in the documents. So technically, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 trade win streak. Then I had another loss, so 2 losses here, all the way down here at the beginning, and a couple of losses there when I was really, really going hard. Which was added up to like around $3,000. But win to loss ratio is about like above an 80%. So that's freaking sweet. So yeah, I want to be showing all this within the files once everything is completed on this challenge, so you guys can actually check that out. And talk about this entire process right here. So I know a lot of people pretty much is wondering like, yeah, like what lot size should they use for so and so and so and so and so and so. I'll show you guys how I did it. If you want to use the same route, go ahead, it's on you. But it's all based off of your level of precision and accuracy when it comes down to it, and just overall comprehension to even like want to take certain trades. So you'll be able to actually backtest all these trades as well by seeing all the trades: trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, trade 4, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. And be able to actually take advantage of that right there to see how I actually flowed throughout this entire market to make the $2,222 into $50,000. You might take a little bit longer, but at the same time, how I trade and like the rate that I go, that's what it is. Okay, so after a lot of back and forth, I passed the challenge. I'll go over everything whenever I'm breaking down the charts, but yeah. So ending balance is now $50,332.48. Starting balance last week, Friday, on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th was $2,222. Now ending balance is $50,332.49. I think I said. Yeah, $50,332.48. Fucking amazing. So I'm proud of myself. It's been a while since I've done a build like this. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of patience. And yeah, I made this shit fucking happen, honestly. I'm very, very proud of myself. And hopefully this can actually inspire you as well. Whenever I break down the charts, you guys can actually see all the trades. There's history. You can see all the history. And also I'll be putting all the files and everything else in a folder that you could actually download and go through and that kind of stuff as well. So that's the cool part about it. Took a couple losses, had to hit a home run. Listen, like this shit was fucking crazy. So I was at 40,000, right? So then the last trade, I had lost like before I left the office. I was down like I was at 37,000. After that, I took another loss. I think I was at 33,000. And then I got it all the way back down to 25,000 from being at 40,000. And I'm like, damn, like these moves are coming up and like the volume is starting to pick up and that kind of stuff. Like I have to hit a home run. You know what I'm saying? Normally I'll go first base, second base, third base. I was like, yo, I have to hit this fucking home run. And that's what happened. I was like, yo, standard. Fuck it. I caught 2 lots going on that big drop. Boom, profited from that. Was it 2 lots or was it 2.50s? Let's check. Close positions, refresh. Yeah, it was 2.50s, 11,000, 12,000. That made me come back up. And then the account was sitting at $49,930. And I was like, bruh, come on. Then I took one last trade of 0.50 for a short-term buy because it's starting to pull back a tad bit. I'm like, yo, that's all I fucking need. All I need is $70. That's it. Then on that last trade, I made $399 net, $395. And I was like, yo, I'm in the fucking money. Challenge come fucking completed. That's it. So, challenge completed, $2,222 to $50,000 in 1 week. Talk about fucking skill. And keep in mind, I'm gonna also bring this up on this right here. This right here is our journaling platform on Market Memo. So you can see every single trade, the entire flow of every single thing. You know what I'm saying? You can see the good days, bad days. My trade win percentage was 92%. Profit factor, I'm still trying to actually learn like what the hell that shit is. But when this uploads and updates, I'll be able to actually, see everything and show you guys the entire stuff. So when I make the final video, I'll be able to actually show you everything. And yeah, it'll be sick. All right, guys, welcome to my video on my $2,222 to $50,000. All right. So this right here was one crazy challenge. It's still pretty challenging as well, for the main fact that I'm just trading. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything crazy that I broadcasted and that kind of stuff. It's just me just casually trading, doing my thing, whatever and having fun, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to kind of like test myself based on doing this entire thing. And I want to show you guys the entire like process that I actually took to grow the account. And that process can actually include things like, you know, what lot sizes that I use to pretty much bring the account up to a certain point, the trades that I took, the lot sizes that I took, how that pretty much scaled the account up to a certain point as well. All those things, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's very important because one main thing that people tend to forget is, or not know how to do, is what lot sizes they should be using, or what lot size they should start the account at times, right? So a lot of times, like, these things are based on your level of skill and how much you're open to losing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm playing with a $2,222 account, technically it's all profit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all just fluff on top, you know? So to go a little bit harder on the account, I think is definitely necessary as well. Knowing that, you know, if all comes to worst, you only risked $2,222, you know? And I think it's very important as well. Like, as you're growing the account, you have to scale up the account. You have to pretty much change the lot size. You have to up the lot size. You got to pretty much, you know, do all that just so everything can actually keep on growing at a steady pace, because you have leverage. You know what I'm saying? You have leverage, so you're able to actually pressure the account a little bit more. So that's why, like, whenever it comes to like things like this, like especially like with like a low balance, I always put my account on 500 to 1 leverage, for the main fact that I want to pretty much be able to have that access to push the account a little bit harder if I need to. And that's what I actually did. So it's definitely like a roller coaster as well. This week is a brand new week as well. It's been like a lot of, you know, trade wars and that kind of stuff. So I got to pretty much, you know, get this account back on track, and keep on growing. You know, there's tons of gaps in the market like right now as well, which means that, like, that's why the market hasn't really been too pretty. I'm in a couple trades now, so I want to see how these actually play out. It looks very, very choppy, but let's see what happens. I'm not scared of a loss. I'm not scared of, you know, of just trying at least. So that's what it is. All right, but let me just go over some of these trades that I actually took for this account growth. And again, you guys can actually take advantage of back testing the entire thing as well. You know, and seeing if you're able to actually put the same lot sizes and grow the account the same route in the same at the same rate that I did as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, welcome back. All right, so this right here is pretty much the account. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of drawdown like right now, for the main fact that I'm gonna explain that setup as well. It's fucking crazy. The gaps. I was trying to catch a gap, and it got kind of crazy. I went a little heavy, and now we're here. So I'm in a little bit of drawdown, but it's fine. I've been here before, it's all good. But again, I only risk $2,000. All right, but this right here is the entire flow of the entire thing. I like to also show. These are the dates. These are the fees, the trading. That's the asset. This right here is the initial deposit. Deposit, as you can see right there, the amount $2,222, and all of the numbers, all the transaction numbers that you could pretty much see for yourself. Because I ain't got time to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Whatever. Right. So started with $2,222. Right. You had the initial fee first for each and every single trade. You have fees. So first trade, I did I'm trying to figure out how I could do this. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, first trade I did was 0.08, right? 0.08 on the first trade. I lost the second trade, which was at 0.10, and I lost the third trade, which is at another 0.10 as well, right? That brought the account down to 21,449, and then I won the trade after that at 0.10 again for a sell opportunity. That brought the account to 2,800. Then I won this trade next again, another, what was it, 1,700, wait, 926. It was 0.10 again. And then that brought the account to $3,794. And then after that, I upped the lot size a little bit to 0.15s, which brought me at this right here at $1,700, which was the first $1,000 trade. And that first $1,000 trade was when the account was at $3,000, right? So it kind of shows you that like you have to pretty much push yourself in some kind of way to kind of like make the account grow, because you could have $1,000 days and everything with little money inside the account. That's for one. But at the end of the day, it's based on like, you know, how you're trading, how you're actually catching these certain kind of moves to then benefit from the moves that is pretty much able to happen. On US 30, especially like, I mean, 0.10s, 0.15s, like you could do some good numbers and everything with these lot sizes, for the main fact that it's just a little bit of hold and they definitely add up very quickly because US 30 does move a lot. All right. Next trade, $1,800 at 0.15. Next trade was at 539 at 0.10. So I scaled down a tad bit right here. This right here was a mistake. The $29 was a mistake. My hand slipped and I was like, you know what, let me just get out of this as soon as possible, because I didn't want to, risk anything, you know what I'm saying? So then around this time period, I went on a 23 win streak, all like right here, minus all these fees and that kind of stuff, the swap fees and that kind of thing that I had to incur like around the entire time as well. But as you can see, all these wins, it brought the account up a little bit more. You went from 2,000 to 3,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, another couple wins, 8,000, 9,000. These trades got it up to like around 11,000. And I started on the 24th, and now this right here is the 28th. So $11,000, $9,000 up within the first couple days. After that, we're at $13,000 with back-to-back $1,000 days at that point. $1,000 trades actually. Another $1,000 trade like right there as well. And these two trades like right here, the $4,000 trades, I pretty much was doing 2.20s. 0.20s, so I scaled up a little bit more as well to kind of like try to put a little bit more pressure on the account, knowing that these trades were going very, very good. And I don't want to pretty much just like waste my time and everything else with 0.10s the entire time, you know? So each and every single trade, I was in like about 0.40 with 2 0.20s, you know what I'm saying? So that was scaled in. So over time, you pretty much got the opportunity to actually benefit from those bigger lot sizes without having to put everything at that same time. All right. As you can see now, the account after these two big wins, it brought the account up to 24,000. Then I made $3,000 there. So around this time period, I'm only at 0.20s. I'm only at 0.20s. I'm probably doing like maybe like 1 or 2, max 3 0.20s over time. And that is the cool part as well, because it's not like I'm gonna put like one big 0.50 or one big 0.40. I could have been scaling with the 0.20s, knowing that I'm open to the drawdown that I might incur. So I want to just pretty much be aware of that as well, you know? Right around here, I'm at 27,000, 27,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 36,000. I'm getting close. I'm like, yo, listen, like it's almost time, you know? $38,000 like right here, and $40,000, right? This right here is when it got funny, right? So like right around this time, I'm like, yo, this could be this one trade away. It's one trade away, and I'll play these videos after this as well. I'm like, yo, like it's one trade away, and then I fucking lost a trade. You know, I lost a trade. After that, I lost a couple of trades that brought the account back down to 37,000. Still at 0.20s and that kind of stuff, and then I brought it down to 36,000. I lost a couple more trades. 36,000. I won a few, so I'm like, okay, so obviously I'm not in the right mindset like right now, but I'm getting slowly back on it. So then I lost a couple more trades. It brought the account all the way back down to 27,000. I think 25,000. 25,000, right? I was stressed out. I was out with my girl eating this and that and that. I'm like, yo, I'm down $15,000 from me being at 40,000. You know what? I gotta take a home run. I have to take a home run. I have to do it. So boom, right before there was a big drop on US 30, I took advantage of those two drops, of those big drops, which I did 2.50s right here. I made $11,000 on one, $12,000 on the other. So that brought me from the 25,000, closing the 11,000 brought me to the 37,000, and then closing the 12,000 brought me to 49,000. I was at 49,936. I'm like, yo, I'm $70 off, well, $64 off. Like, I can't end the week like this. I'm trying to complete the fucking challenge. You know what I'm saying? So then I took one last trade for a buy opportunity very, very quickly, and I made $300 right here to then end the account at the $50,332. This was a fucking mission. I was stressed the hell out. All right, I was stressed out. So that's what happened. And to even see like all the lot sizes, all these losses like right here, it might seem like a lot, but it's really not. But these are 0.01s. I was going in very, very heavy on this current trade that I'm in like right now, and start to actually close the trades out slowly by slowly. I definitely feel like this is gonna play out, which I'm gonna go over in a little bit as well. But besides all that, the account's still up 35,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, whatever. Like, I only risk $2,000. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. So again, these are all lot sizes that you can pretty much see and take advantage of as well. 0.08, 0.10, 0.10. Well, these are with the fees. 0.09, 0.15, 10, 10, 10. As you can see how, as the account is growing, I'm slowly upping the lot size. And like all these multiple 0.20s, these were on one trade at times. You know what I'm saying? These were 0.20, 0.20, 0.20, not back to back. It was pretty much scaled in a tad bit, just to get the kind of volume that I need for that certain trade. You know what I'm saying? So like I was trying to actually take that in consideration the entire time. Even like right here, I did a 0.20 sell. I'm like, oh, mistake, my bad. Close, because I don't want anything to do with that if worse comes to worse. Had a couple losses here. And this is like when I was just very, very stressed out, like right here as well. Right before the big home runs and that kind of shit. But this right here is like the win streak right here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I wouldn't even count this. 24, 25. Fuck it. So yeah, so that pretty much brought the account there. And like all these are no, all these are stop outs. TV price. Yeah, I think all the 0.01s are stop outs and everything else, but I still have a good amount of volume within this current trade like right now. So let's see what happens. But balance there, positions there. And this right here is the trade setup like right now. So it was a huge gap on 30, huge. So what I'm expecting like right here is pretty much just for this market to actually come up a little bit. I don't even need the entire move, you know what I'm saying? But I just want this to even come up, even like midway. Remember, like gaps and everything do fill over time. A lot of times like they fill, you know, within a couple hours, within 10 hours, NY session, so on and so on and so on. So it's me just trying to actually anticipate, you know, what could probably happen based on where this currently is as well. So in a little bit of margin as well, getting a little crazy. But again, if you're gonna be trading like these challenge accounts, go crazy, go all out. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like whatever you're satisfied by, then you're gonna pretty much, you know, close on those amounts and everything else. With me, I'm just going fucking aggressive just to go aggressive. And I'm really trying to take advantage of this entire thing right here. So right now I have still almost a standard actually on this entire thing based on all that. I was at 2 lots, you know, and I scaled down based off of it being closed out a tad bit as well. So this is the only trade really that ever went in margin on this entire account, which is fine, you know. So now it's more just to hold out and wait on this as well. And you can even go right here and see all the past trades. These were all the past trades that were taken. That's entries, that's exits, wait, no. Let me try to see. Yeah, entries, exits. Entries, exits, I think. But it's pretty much showing like all the trades throughout the entire time though, honestly. So like right now we're here, I'm trying to actually take advantage of this move like right now. So it's a waiting game. So let's see what happens and go from there. This right here is our upcoming platform called Market Memo, which is a trading journal that you could actually, take notes and, pretty much track your trades throughout the entire journey that you're taking. Each and every single day, it can pretty much pinpoint all of your key trades. 8 trades there, 7 trades there, 2 trades there, 8 trades there, 22 trades there. Keep in mind, don't look at this number too much. Remember, this right here is split up in multiple ways, knowing that I tend to scale in a lot as well. It could be 2-3 trades or 2-3 positions per trade, that kind of thing. So I might just have like one trade worth 300 points, but I might take 2 or 3 positions along that entire way as to why it adds up as so much. But it shows all of your net, your profit factor, trades win percentage, your day win percentages, average loss to win ratio as well, which is pretty cool. Net daily P&L, daily net cumulative P&L, and you can also write notes if you want to. Right here as well, you can like put like some key things like I found like a key level of support at so and so price, or I could have done this, or I could have done that, as well as changing all the fonts and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Then you have your daily journal, your trade log, your reports, your news events as well, so you can pretty much track like when all the key economic news are going to be coming out at the same time. And remember, all these things are key things that people can actually take full advantage of at the same time, for the main fact that we're trying to actually just innovate the industry as much as possible here. And just want to always try to stay one step ahead. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like it's always going to be things changing, and we always want to try to put our sauce on things in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this platform is really all about. Market Memo, so make sure you guys check it out. Very cool, actually. There's going to be some cool packages. You could hook up many accounts to this one platform. You could have the package that includes only one account, or have the package that include 4+ accounts. All right. So this should be releasing very soon. So make sure you guys get on that when it does come out. And also, we're going to be partnering with this company that's going to give us the access to get live economic news feed. So that's going to be very cool. Very key things. Things like this would normally cost $20,000-$30,000 a year and everything else, kind of like Bloomberg Terminal and that kind of stuff. So this right here is going to be like the next big thing. So make sure you guys get on that as soon as possible. This right here is Market Memo. Check it out. Remember, all these things are key things that people can actually take full advantage of at the same time, for the main fact that we're trying to actually just innovate the industry as much as possible here. And just want to always try to stay one step ahead. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like it's always going to be things changing, and we always want to try to put our sauce on things in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this platform is really all about. Market Memo, so make sure you guys check it out. Very cool, actually. There's going to be some cool packages. You could hook up many accounts to this one platform. You could have the package that includes only one account, or have the package that include 4+ accounts. All right. So this should be releasing very soon. So make sure you guys get on that when it does come out. And also, we're going to be partnering with this company that's going to give us the access to get live economic news feed. So that's going to be very cool. Very key things. Things like this would normally cost $20,000-$30,000 a year and everything else, kind of like Bloomberg terminal and that kind of stuff. So this right here is going to be like the next big thing. So make sure you guys get on that as soon as possible. This right here is Market Memo. Check it out. So definitely never intended on this turn into a whole vlog, but still in these trades right now. Waiting until everything plays out. The trade wars are screwing me up right now like no other. The gap was freaking major. I definitely admit that I was kind of jumpy like when it came to even like trading this opportunity. Normally I would wait until like around 4 or 5 o'clock to actually enter in, knowing that the volume is there. But you know, it is what it is. Just climbing back up slowly. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just hold it out a little bit more. This right here is it. You know it. Trying to just make that gap close. Oh, it has to update. Boom. Reload chart. Alright, so slow as heck, but I only need so much out of this right here to even if I come out of this trade and it's back at 50K, cool. I'm fine with that. Because goddamn, like I did not intend on this gap being so friggin' volatile. You know? Which is cool, but it is what it is. End of the day, risk 2222. That's it. It's making some good progress right now. 15,000. I just need everything to go up to like right there. After that, I'm pretty much good. Like right now, equity is back at 50,000. Even if it goes a little bit above that black line, I'm closing out everything. I do not care. I don't care. All right. You know what? Let's go above even 23,000 at least, so I could just be at peace with this account right now, and then go back to like the normal lot sizes that I was doing on this account. So let's just see how it goes. At 20,000, close out, close all. Right when it says 20,000, I am done. I do not care. Wait, 15, 16. Wait, I'm still waiting for my Uber right now as well. 16. Hold up. 15. $14, $13. Just wait it out a little bit. Where are Uber at? 500 feet. Tahoe. Isabella. Back at 10K, 11K, 12K, 13K, 14. It's like one nice push. I'm seriously done. Seriously. 14. Let's see. Let's wait out at 16. 16. 17. Almost there. I am over this entire trade. 18. Right when it says 20, baby. 20, 20, 20. 19. 19. 20. Close. I'm done. I'm done. I saved a fucking account. Back at 51,000, baby. Back at 51,000. That shit was a fucking headache for no reason, honestly. I blame myself for the entire thing, just rushing the process. Close. I'm back at 51K. Yeah, fuck that. That shit was wild. So I wasn't able to actually be on my computer throughout this entire process, so it is what it is. When I get it on my laptop, I can show it again. But yeah, I did not intend on this being a vlog. But yeah, be fucking patient. Be fucking patient and stick to the plan. Because the thing was, I was getting a haircut, right? I was getting a haircut and I see the gap happen. I'm like, yo, listen, like I gotta be a part of this because this right here is gonna be crazy. But I never intended on like, I intended on getting in, but I was like, yo, I didn't really plan it out because normally I wait again until like around 4 or 5 o'clock until volume actually kicks in. So I had to pay the consequences. Luckily, Isabel. I need to find this fucking Uber. No. Where is this? 1 second. Was that mine's? No. Isabel, no. Yeah, these Ubers are hard as heck to find. The Tahoe? Black Tahoe. I've arrived 11AB. 11AB. Hold on. There he goes. Okay. Done. See, I'm doing 1,000 things at one time, but we still got to make it happen. That's all. It's just this. Thank you. So yeah, like I was saying,
sorry for moving on.
No worries. Did this just turn into Beyond the Charts? I'm not too sure, but this is literally like
Soho Grand Hotel.
See. What account did you play with? Heading to the hotel. Don't trust these planes right now. These planes right now. So, the biggest thing was I was getting a haircut and I'm like, yo, I seen the gap. I'm like, oh God. So I would normally do my 0.20s like how I mentioned before. But then I was like, yo, this gap is too big not to take advantage of. I mean, I can't be pissed now, but I mean, I got stopped at like most of my 0.50s. So I was only at maybe like 0.80 at the most, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It could have been a $40,000, $50,000 type trade, actually $100,000 trade, but hey, account is still alive. Now only 0.20s until I pretty much find like a nice spot, get better flow inside the market again, and see how that could actually play out. And almost just like that, gap has pretty much been 80% filled. Sheesh. So I entered somewhere like around here initially, right? Like right when it happened, around like, that's the thing also, like I entered way too early in a session that I normally don't enter in, which was sitting session. It was around 6:15. I remember the time. It was around 6:15, super early. After this meet, seeing the gap, I was like, yo, I need in. And then yeah, I had to go through all this unnecessary. and now we're here again. So, but it's news all this week, so it should be some great moves if you guys are gonna be planning on trading. Just be aware of all the red folders that's happening every single day of the week. A lot of things with Canada, a lot of things with a bunch of other countries as well. It should be interesting. Yeah, it's like it's wet and it's cold. Okay, so I am back to being able to go on my laptop to show you guys what's going on. So again, I think to summarize this entire build right here, very, very interesting build, right? So the main goal, when it comes to these kind of builds, is I would say you have to scale up whenever you can. All right, keep the same accuracy while you're going throughout the entire build. Keep the same mindset as you're going throughout the entire build. Be very, very particular with how you're actually placing setups or even taking setups. Make sure you're using a lot size that is able to fluctuate but not damage your account in any kind of way. That's kind of like what I did. So when I was trying to actually catch this gap, I went crazy. I was maxed up 2 lots, which made me lose that $18,000. That's why I had to actually make up that money by still catching the same move that I was trying to catch, but only coming back to the same point that I was pretty much at before. So before I placed trades, I was at 50,000 and change. And then after the trade, I was at 51,000. You know what I'm saying? That's from losing money during the trade and then making all that up when the trade actually played out. So I should have, if I had did just a straight standard, well, not a straight standard, but either 2.50s and call it a day, so it's able to fluctuate, it's able to actually not go on margin and that kind of stuff, cool. That would have been good. The account would have been at around 70,000, 75,000. But I actually jumped the gun. I put too much pressure on the account at that point in time, which is, you got to pretty much understand where you are with things, how much pressure you're able to apply and that kind of stuff. If I had, so remember, right now the account is on 1 to 500 leverage, which means that if I was around 1 to 200 leverage, then I would have been good for the main fact that I would have known that I couldn't have done the 2 lots at that point in time. So I think that I would have been a bit more safer dropping the leverage around this account size. So that's what I just might do as well. I might just drop the leverage just so I'm not able to go all crazy and that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's things that you could actually do to, it's kind of like putting a limiter on your car, So that's what I just might do, just so I don't go all out like I did the last time. But since then, wait, just adjust this real quick. Since then, everything pretty much, it played out, as you can see, right? I had trades somewhere over here. It pretty much fluctuated this entire time. This fluctuation was crazy. This is what kind of took me out slowly and started stopping things out. And this is the trade I was trying to catch. So I was way ahead of time, which if I had waited, then I would have been good. But I was just so jumpy. I jumped the gun. I got in here. I had to go through all this fluctuation, that kind of stuff, with the 2 lots, getting stopped out. Not stopped out, but what do you call it? Let's say this pinching off of my lot sizes slowly by slowly, as to why by the time that I had finished the trade, it was only at 0.23s, 0.21s, 0.21s, 0.24, but it originally started at 0.50s. So it ate small amounts, as to why all of these amounts pretty much got calculated, right? These were the small amounts that it was taking off slowly, eating off of the original orders. But the original orders still had enough volume in it to actually make some kind of money at the same time. So I was cool with that. Yeah, so it was just like one of those things that, you know, you got to pretty much learn as you're going and everything else. But now I got to kind of like be very particular with how much pressure I'm putting on the account. Again, I might just drop leverage just so I'm able to actually not, like, I can't go all out. Even go to 1 to 100, you know what I'm saying? Just so I'm able to actually just maintain that certain level of, let's say, craziness. I'm able to actually maintain that a little bit better. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Like, back up, $51,830, cool. So if you want to pretty much, you know, get on builds like this, like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, learn how to pretty much like scale your account slowly each and every single trade, so you're able to actually push the account as it's growing. So like you're not keeping one lot size the entire time. You're trying to either two things. You scale up the volume every other trade and that kind of stuff, or as you're going, you're pretty much scaling in when it comes to putting the same lot size over time within the same trade. You know what I'm saying? So like you have a trade that's from here to here, probably have an entry here, probably have an entry here, probably have an entry here, all along that same trade. Because again, just because you caught this trade does not mean that there's not other opportunities along there to catch as well. Because another person could have caught this trade and missed this trade that you caught. But they're all valid entry opportunities all along the same entire trade setup. It just depends on how much you're able to actually comprehend to then catch these kind of moves. All right. So again, thanks for watching my $2,222 to $50,000 review or overview. And yeah, wish y'all the best. Peace out. So if you made it all the way here, thanks for watching this incredible build for the full explanation of my $2,222 account to $50,000 in 1 week. It was an incredible process, and I'm glad I was able to showcase that with you guys. While you guys are here, make sure you guys take full advantage of the upcoming platform market memo. To take advantage of that, log on to maketradingbetter.com to be a part of the email list and get the promotion details so you guys can take full advantage of all the promotions that's going to come out when the platform does drop. All right, so take advantage of that, and I'm going to see you guys on the other end. Peace out.